This episode of Film Riot is brought to you by Domain.com. Welcome to Film Riot Mondays, where we love comics more than our own mothers. I'm your host, Eris Quins.
Because of Variant?
Because of our other show, Variant.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Eris.
That was stupid.
It is. That's how he opens it.
That was stupid.
Because that's how he opens
That was stupid.
the show, Variant.
That was stupid.
About comic books. First question, Guardians of the Galaxy, thoughts? This is like a Film State thing, but Film State isn't around right now, unfortunately, and it was so good that I feel as though we need to... Oh my god. I think I watched the trailer like 5 times in a row when I watched it the first time.
Angry raccoon with
Yes.
a gun.
And here's the thing
It's
about
so genius.
Marvel is so good because I read like a synopsis of what the film was and I'm like, how do you make that good? Then I saw the trailer and then I was like, oh, that's how you make that good. It looks amazing. It's characters that I had never really heard of before, just here and there. I never read any of the comics, but I just want to see it. So they are so good at bringing their properties to the screen. He looks amazing.
He looks freaking, and he's rocked to shreds. It's
Yes.
Like, dang, Chris Pratt.
It looks like it's
what's
going to
up.
be a lot of fun, very funny, and Eris predicted it, and I'm thinking I might agree with him that it's going to be the best Marvel movie next to Avengers, of course. I'm quite excited about it. Hi, Ryan and Josh. How do you avoid using cliches whilst writing, filming, editing? I have a log cabin as my sole location, but I don't want to shoot an atypical B-movie horror. Any tips? When it comes to Film Riot, we use cliches as punchlines, really. You take something that people already know and then you use it to make it funny. When it comes to writing bigger projects like Tell, Outsiders, Proximity, things like that, anything that is the first thing that I want to do, I usually try to do the opposite because the first thing to pop into my head is going to be the first thing to pop into the audience's head. So if an actor in a horror movie is in front of a mirror and he bends down like in Tell, and then when he comes back up, you expect something to be behind him. So definitely do not put it behind him. But now take the point that they thought something was going to be behind him, take that idea, the fact that you know that, and then put it another minute later, because once he comes up, now they feel safe. You didn't do it, and now take the fact that they feel safe and use it against them. That's the way to get around those sorts of things. When it comes to the log cabin horror movie thing, watch a couple of them and do something entirely different. Don't do that thing. Cabin in the Woods is a good example of how to take the cabin movie sort of idea and do something entirely different with it. Obviously, that's not something you'll be able to do if a log cabin is your only location, but just take what they have and go just the entire opposite direction. Is changing lenses in the middle of a scene bad, wrong, unprofessional for any reason? That depends on what you mean by that. If you mean like literally while the scene is happening, one of the cameras is having a lens change, yeah, that should not happen because that's going to distract your actors and you do not want to do that. Everything needs to be still and you need to let them do their thing. If you mean between takes, no, have at it. Switch your lenses all you want to get the look and the coverage that you need. If you were to remake any movie, what would it be? The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Because I think that universe is so freaking ripe for the picking of awesomeness and could be like the next Star Wars or Harry Potter type universe. But that movie was just horrible. So that one. How far in advance do you shoot an episode as opposed to when it's released? The norm is like a day, 2 days, maybe. We are trying to get more ahead with some of the bigger things that we're trying to do, but being such a small team, it can be very difficult to get ahead. Every time it seems like we are getting ahead, something happens to put us right back behind.
Like my computer crashing.
Like Josh's computer crashing, which happened this week. But as of right now, a couple days at most, unless we do something like we did with Rob where that was shot in advance. Can you please play the uppercut the butt clip? That would make my day. Yeah, okay.
Why don't you just put 50 Shades down, then you get everything. Uppercut the butt!
Last question. Any tips on recording improv with one camera? Yes. There's usually a funnier of the two actors. One that's going to be better at improv than the other. That's at least what I've come across. And in that case, shoot his stuff first and let him go crazy. Let him have his way with the lines. And the stuff that's funny that he finds that you want to keep, just make note of it. So when you switch around to the other actor's reactions, he can react based off that. And now he can improv based off what the other actor improved. So that has been the way that I have done it with one camera. It's not the best, since it's not just pure back and forth banter where the two are totally playing off each other, but it is a way to get around that whole one camera issue. If you want to make a website, you need to go to domain.com. Why? Because domain.com has two things. What are those two things, Josh?
Booty.
Oh, come on.
And pirates.
Oh, so like pirate treasure you were talking about.
Yeah, like booty. Also,
got you.
Ass. Lots of ass. But more importantly,
hosting service and domain names is what you can get from domain.com. They got that reliable and affordable hosting service action. I don't know why I put on affordable. What?
It sounded like you were going to start yawning.
You are.
Tomorrow's yesterday.
Forever and ever. They also have the domain discovery service to help you pick the right name for you. And if you use coupon code FilmRiot at checkout, get 15% off your domain name and web hosting, because that is the goodness. 15% off using coupon code FilmRiot, domain name, web hosting. When you think domain names, think domain.com.
So much booty.
I knew it was coming.
Logo.
So that's it for today, which means it's time for my suggestion of the week. This one is another making of, which is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It is quite good. It's under 30 minutes. You can find it right here. Go watch it and fill your cranium with all sorts of goodness. And I'll see you guys next week.
No, you won't.
Yeah, we really will, though.
Yeah, we probably will.
Yeah.
Oh my god!